My name is Shaka Browne. My gamer tag is Yeah I Compete. I'm 26 years old and I'm from Mount Vernon, New York. A typical day for me nowadays is I get up, I go to the gym pretty early, about 7 o'clock to 9. And after that, I get ready for practice. We usually practice from 10 a.m. to 4. And then even after practice, I love 2K so much that from about 7 o'clock to almost midnight, me and my teammates would play a little card, stuff like that before I go to bed. What I'm most passionate about professionally is winning because a team drafted me, especially at the number 3 overall pick, just made me feel like they wanted me to come here for a reason, and the biggest reason to do that is to win. So I'm very passionate about winning games, and I just try to get my team on the right page to get out there and get those wins. And personally, what I'm most passionate about is progression. I've always looked at myself as not being satisfied as where I'm at and trying to push to where I want to be. So every single day I have daily goals that set up to weekly goals, that set up to monthly goals. I always set a goal for the day and I try to accomplish those goals because it makes me feel better about what I did that particular day. What I would do even if I didn't get paid to do it is play 2K. I haven't been getting paid to play 2K since 2006, and from 2006 all the way up until 2018, I played 2K for free. But now I get paid to do it, and I'm happy to do that. I am surprisingly good at air hockey. I don't remember the last time I've lost a game in air hockey. I've always beat my friends in there when we go to Dave & Buster's. That's the first game I look for. I'm very good at air hockey. The biggest proof that I'm good at what I do is my resume. My resume speaks for itself. I've always been regarded as a top player in this league, and every single year I manage to keep the people talking about me by being the top 10 player. So I've been consistent. I've been playing NBA 2K for about 12 years. So pretty long time, over a decade I've been with this franchise. My biggest accomplishment in life up to now is buying my own car in cash. I had a goal that I wanted to buy a nice car. So in January from last year, 2017, I was working Uber and I was renting a car, which I paid $300 weekly. And I told myself by the end of that year I would have enough money to pay for my own vehicle. So every day I set up goals and I had to make a daily budget for myself. And I worked hard 6 days a week until eventually in August I was able to pay for my own brand new 2016 Acura MDX in cash. So that was the biggest accomplishment for me because I set a goal and I strived for that goal every single day until I got it done. My education connects to my professional career because I think very logically about things in general. I always try to game plan everything, and I think that applies directly to 2K because I bring that approach to 2K. I always game plan on what I want to do, and I try to think of what archetype and things that I can use to give me the best advantage to play at the highest level. So I always take an approach to 2K that's not just playing it, but trying to think ahead of the competition. I think the biggest value that I bring to my team is leadership. I always put everything on me. I hold myself accountable before anyone else. So I let my teammates know that it's okay for them to make mistakes, but at the same time, I hold them to very high expectations because I hold myself to the highest expectations. The story behind my gamer tag, Yeah I Compete, it's pretty interesting. I was playing 2K for about 4 years, from 2006 to 2010, and I always wanted to win games by at least 40 points. I don't know why it was, but it was something about beating someone so badly that they didn't want to play the game anymore that I found joy in. So people always wondered, like, even though I was up 30, I wouldn't be satisfied. I'm still playing hard. I'm calling timeouts. I'm trying to go up by 40, 50 points. Like, why do you do that? The game's over. And I'm like, from the start to finish, I'm going to compete. So if you don't like that, then that's just too bad. So I tried to figure out a game attack that would just let people know before we play that I'm going to try hard for the whole game. And I think that Yeah I Compete tells you that. Well, I was raised by both parents, mommy and daddy. My dad just taught me toughness. He showed me that this world is not an easy place to live in and you can't let people walk over you. So he really instilled that rock in my chest, like to go out there and be tough and don't be afraid to put yourself out there. And the biggest thing he told me was to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. So things that you're afraid to do it. Like things that you feel a little shy, you're not confident in yourself, go out there and do it anyway and show yourself that you can do anything as long as you put your mind to it. And my mom taught me a lot of things like how to be a very caring, loving person, how to share, not be selfish, and all in all to hold myself accountable and critique myself before I critique anyone else. So she really gave me those big things that I show every single day in terms of my personality. She's one of the people that steered my personality to what it is today. My biggest fear is knowing that I could have done more and not doing it. Just coming up short and knowing that, damn, Shaka, you could have did a lot more out there. You let yourself down, you let your teammates down, you let your family down. So just not trying hard enough. That is my biggest fear, because I know what I'm capable of. I know when I give my all, I can achieve any and everything. So when you have those days when you feel lackadaisical and you don't want to do much, those are the days I fear the most. One of the biggest persons I admire is Will Smith. Something about growing up with Will Smith, he just had this kind of moxie. He's the kind of guy that I always wanted to be like. And just watching his movies, and I grew up watching Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, so that was my TV show right there. And he just has that kind of God leadership mentality that I always wanted. He has that kind of keen ability to do those kinds of things, and he's the kind of guy I watch, try to emulate. 3 pet peeves I have. Okay, for one, living in Utah, when my teammates don't wash the dishes and the dishes are piled up in the sink. Oh my God, I hate that. Being late, being very late to somewhere like practice. If I'm coming in, if we're supposed to be here at 10 and we get here at 11, it's something that bothers me a lot. So, because I pride myself on getting here on time every single day. So, and another pet peeve I have that bothers me. Oh yeah, when I want to do my laundry and I'm going downstairs to do my laundry, and my teammates have not taken like their clothes out of the dryer yet. They're just sitting there, and like eventually I have to go upstairs like, hey, can you get your clothes out? They're clean. Can you take them out? So those are the things that I've had pet peeves about living in Utah with my teammates. I'm a pretty good dancer. Some skills and talents that I have that no one knows about is that I'm a pretty good dancer. I like to dance. I've been dancing since I was about 16, so when it comes like that New York style of dancing, Harlem Shake and stuff like that, I'm pretty good at that stuff. And I do play the piano. I grew up, my dad always playing the piano. He always used to play when the Saints go marching in. That was his favorite song to play every Sunday, so he taught me how to play the piano a little bit. And I can play the clarinet as well. If I could be anywhere other than Utah, I would want to be back home, New York, with my girlfriend, with my mom, my brother, my family, my nephew. Just being back home is great all the time. That's why I'm in love with this league, because I get to go home every single week and then come back and experience a new place in Utah. So I got the best of both worlds right now. Man, flashback to when I was 10 years old, what did I want to be? Man, that's interesting. I knew I wanted to play video games, because I played video games for a long time, but I never thought I would be able to get paid playing video games. But that dream job that I wanted was a firefighter. That's what I wanted to be. Growing up, it looked fun to see they get up, they go down the little pole. I used to watch the TV shows, and they get on the truck, and it was something about being a firefighter, like being a hero. That was like a funny thing for me growing up, so it was something I wanted to do. My best skills that I bring to my job is, definitely my focus. I think that my focus is one of the biggest things I bring, because there's always little things that people sleep on and forget, and I try to always keep those little things in the light so my team doesn't fall asleep on those things, because I think those little things are the most important. And just hard work. I think once I figure out the task at hand, what needs to be done, I'm willing to do it, and I'm willing to put in all the hours. So my focus and my hard work are my 2 best skills. 3 words that describe me: leader, funny, and unpredictable. I think my teammates would describe me as man. We have a great relationship. My teammates and I, like, we have like a brother relationship. So they just would describe me as a cool guy that has a big mouth, talks a lot. That's fun to hang out with because I love to try to loosen the ties up and bring those guys out and try to show them, like, look, guys, let's create some chemistry, have some fun together. Let's go out, do things together. So when we're out there and we're playing together, we know we got each other's back. So I think they'll describe me pretty much like that. My goal that I had to accomplish for myself within the next year is to buy my own house. That is the next thing that I always wanted to do. First thing was my car, and I was able to achieve that last year. So I think the next biggest step for me is to say that I got my own house. What can I not miss about my daily routine? Well, brushing my teeth is habitual, so you have to do that. And definitely getting my headphones to listen to my music throughout the day. If I don't have my headphones, I feel lost because certain music that I listen to that relaxes me and puts me in a different kind of mode. So I need my headphones to get through the day. What am I happiest doing when I'm not working? Going to the gym and playing the game. As funny as it is, playing the game is my living now. Even when I'm done playing as my job, I just love to play the game. So I have a game on my phone, and I have my game back at home that I play. And going to the gym always relaxes me, relieves stress. It gets me in a different zone. So I would say those things. Some causes that I care about is definitely taking animals out the shelter. Like, I'm very big on dogs and cats. And when I see those dogs and cats on TVs, the ones that are really beaten down and hurt, it makes me feel good to know that there are people out there that are bringing those kinds of animals home and taking good care of them, and definitely giving back. I think that is great to see people giving back to, like, the homeless during, like, Thanksgiving and stuff, giving people that haven't eaten a good meal in a long time, just getting them some food, and toy drives for the kids. I think I know how I was growing up with toys as a kid, and I think that it's important that you show the kids that attention and bring them on a toy drive, let them get whatever they want. I think that'll make a kid's day. What do I do with my friends in my spare time? We like to do different things: paintballing, go-karts, ATVs, ski. We like to get the jet skis. Me and my friends are very adventurous. We like to do a lot of things together just to make memories. At this point, we're all pretty old now, so we like to go on vacations and just do things that we've never done before. Skydiving's coming up next, by the way. I would love to pet a lion. There's something about a lion. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of intimidated by lions, but I would love to take a picture with a lion and just pet him, and hopefully he doesn't bite me. But just, that would be one thing where I'd be like, all right, yeah, I'm petting a lion. You can't see who did that, Yeah. I would love people to remember me and the last name, which is the Browne family, as someone that impacted all of those around him. So I want, when I'm gone, for people to remember my legacy as Shaka made a big impact around everyone when he was around. When he came around, everything changed. As soon as he walked in the room, you knew he had that energy with him. I just want to impact as many lives as I can in a positive way. And I think that that'll be a great legacy for me and my family. My personal motto is: you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. I go think that way every single day. Don't be afraid to do anything. There are a lot of things that we believe that we can do, but we don't have the strength to go actually try it, So I just think that if there's something out there that you really want to do and you feel like you can do it, chase it. If that's your passion, chase it. You never know. Well, I just want to give a big shout out to all the fans that have been supporting me and Jazz Gaming all throughout the year. We're playing hard for you guys. Big shout out to my family, my friends, everybody that's tuned in. And for everybody that is going to tune in, please check us out every Friday and Saturday on twitch.tv/NBA 2K League. We're playing hard for y'all, and we will win this championship.